Vice Admiral Magnar is lying on the ground.
Yeah.
A golden healing light descends from the sky, just completely bathing his body.
Right.
It descends a second time, a third time, a fourth.
But his eyes stay shut.
Noah Osman arrived exactly 1 second too late.
It is, it's just a heavy reality to sit with.
It really is, and it redefines the entire journey. Welcome to another custom-tailored deep dive, everyone.
We are getting into some really intense material today.
We're exploring chapters 35 through 44 of the Infinite Mana in the Apocalypse lore. And, our mission for you today is to analyze the exact moment the fundamental rules of Noah's world just completely shatter.
Because they really do. The baseline rules of this universe are essentially being rewritten in real time.
Exactly. We're going to explore the devastating human cost of a power system that escalates way faster than anyone can comprehend.
It's not just a power fantasy anymore.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So let's give you a quick recap of where we stand. Noah just killed Andre in a death match.
Right, despite direct orders to spare him.
Yeah, completely ignored them. And Admiral Chekhov has publicly attacked Noah. Plus, a dungeon has just disappeared. Everything is escalating.
It's like watching a server overload.
That is exactly how you should frame Noah's journey right now. It's like breaching a video game engine. Like, what happens when a character levels up faster than the game world is programmed to handle?
Does the world break, or does it aggressively level up to crush the anomaly?
Right, and we see the start of that in the Colosseum. So, picking up the action, Noah detonates the explosive rune on Andre in front of thousands.
Blatantly ignoring Admiral Chekhov's booming command to just stand down.
And Chekhov, who is a rank-up powerhouse, just erupts. He radiates this dense purple energy and launches spiked fists and swords straight at Noah.
Right in the middle of the city.
Yeah. And Noah's scale armor is just shredded, but he only takes minor cuts. He actually retaliates. He's throwing tornadoes, doombolt, and frigid impermanence.
Against an admiral. It's insane.
It is. Finally, Elizabeth arrives on her massive black eagle to halt the brawl. Chekhov quietly flies away with his son's remains. But we have to talk about the most audacious moment of this fight.
Oh, I know exactly what you're going to say.
Noah actually grabbed Andre's dropped skill book mid-fight.
Yes, mid-brawl.
He absorbed a rank A skill, frigid impermanence, mere moments before an admiral's fist crashed down on him.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, to use an analogy, it's like pickpocketing a boss's weapon and reloading it while they are literally mid-swing.
That's a perfect way to describe it.
But I have to ask, does this mid-brawl absorption show Noah's supreme battlefield confidence, or is this a dangerous lack of fear that's starting to border on hubris?
Well, I wouldn't call it hubris, honestly. It's calculated risk. I mean, Noah isn't just reacting to Chekhov.
Okay, what do you mean?
He's utilizing the chaos to fundamentally close the power buck in real time. He knows he's outmatched by a rank A, so he needs that skill right then and there to survive.
Ah, so it's a survival optimization.
Exactly. And the adrenaline of the arena might make him feel invincible, but that invincibility doesn't breed arrogance. It breeds, well, an obsessive need to prepare for what's next.
Which perfectly explains what he does right after. He doesn't rest. He secretly dives into the mangrove swamp dungeon 18 more times that exact same day.
18 times. It's staggering.
And he acquires new rank B skills like Wild Heart and Shadow Veil.
Wild Heart is huge. It's a flat 50% boost to all damage.
Right, and he gets Lightfoot, Windrider, Rigorous. But then he privately visits Magnar.
His scene is so telling.
It really is. He reveals a hint of his true clear rate by handing over a week's worth of resources to Magnar in one single go.
Just dumps it all on him.
Yeah. And when Magnar tries to bow in gratitude, Noah physically stops him. He says completely genuinely, we're all in this together.
He means it too.
He does. But I want to push back against the traditional cold, calculating gamer trope that we usually see in this genre. Noah is hoarding power, yes, but he's freely distributing the spoils. But isn't he taking on a dangerous amount of personal responsibility by trying to be the sole supply chain for an entire military front?
That's a valid concern. But you have to remember that Noah's generosity is deeply driven by trauma.
From the first apocalypse.
Right. He remembers being a helpless victim. His power is limitless now, but his humanity is what drives him to empower others. He doesn't want anyone else to feel that helplessness.
That makes a lot of sense, but there is a physical limit to how much a system can be pushed, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Because his rapid farming isn't just generating loot, it's breaking the structural integrity of the dungeons themselves.
Which brings us to the implosion.
Right. After a staggering 40-plus runs, the mangrove swamp monolith literally implodes.
Just shatters.
Yeah, and it leaves behind this unreadable plane crystal. And it sears a massive headache and a message directly into Noah's mind.
2 words, move faster.
Move faster. So, Noah theorizes that clearing a dungeon fast enough and often enough destroys it.
Which is a huge revelation.
He presents this at a forum, keeping his exact numbers vague, obviously. And to confirm the theory, he takes Elizabeth to Lion's Den.
The rank B dungeon.
Exactly. After 28 runs, it shatters. And Elizabeth just cries. She admits she only coped with countless deaths by putting on a happy face.
It's such a heavy emotional release for her.
And meanwhile, Lightning Hands teams destroy Bullish Arena. Hunters are cheering everywhere because 3 rank B dungeons just vanished in a day.
The world feels like it's turning.
It does, but okay, let's use a pressure cooker analogy here for a second.
Okay, go for it.
Destroying dungeons feels like a massive victory, like you're destroying monster factories. But if you weld shut the pressure release valves of a volatile system, doesn't that pressure just build up and explode somewhere worse?
That is exactly the right fear to have. I mean, the system sent a command to move faster.
Right.
It wasn't a congratulations, it was a warning. The rules of the apocalypse are actively adapting to Noah's interference.
So the system is fighting back.
Yes, and your analogy of an explosion becomes literal almost immediately.
Because the cheering stops, the ground beneath them begins to violently shake.
It's the exact same feeling as the very first apocalypse.
But magnitude stronger. New monoliths just crash down across the entire city with 0 warning.
And most of them blink red instantly.
Which means immediate dungeon breaks, and one rank, a monolith, smashes down directly on the cleared Lion's Den site.
Right where the hunters were just cheering.
It just crushes them. It's awful. And what comes out of it is a white gorilla the size of a building.
But it's not just a big monster.
No. It has smart eyes, it has a devilish smile, and it intelligently commands its monster army.
It uses actual tactics.
Yeah, so Noah rushes it, but the gorilla vanishes. It appears in the sky and smashes down on Noah from above.
It outmaneuvers him.
Completely. Noah hits the ground like a missile. It is the first real damage he's taken since fighting Cohen.
But he gets up.
He gets up, destroys the gorilla, and then he just goes into overdrive. He uses eagle eyes and instant transfer to teleport citywide.
Just jumping everywhere.
Dropping red lightning and golden swords, healing hunters mid-flight. To everyone on the ground, he is just a blur of lightning and golden light.
He becomes a one-man global defense grid.
But looking at the terrifying evolution of these monsters, the gorilla wasn't just a brute, it smiled. It used tactics. If the monsters are gaining human-level intellect, does Noah's raw, infinite mana advantage start to lose its edge?
That's the scary part. The scale of his power is breathtaking, but it exposes a terrifying vulnerability.
Which is?
He is fundamentally reacting to a system that is always one step ahead. Infinite mana doesn't mean much if the system's intelligence outpaces your ability to deploy it.
Wow. And the cruelest lesson of acting as a one-man army is that a single person, no matter how fast they are, can only be in one place at a time.
Which leads us to Magnar.
Yeah. We really need to frame this segment with heavy, respectful pacing.
It's a tough read.
So Noah teleports to a sector where soldiers are being overwhelmed. Magnar, a man used to being behind a desk, is on the absolute front lines.
Fighting way past his physical limits.
Trying to save his people, and he takes a monster's arm directly through his chest.
Just brutal.
He slumps to the ground. Noah arrives in a flash, obliterating the monsters with swords and lightning. He casts Guardian's Light 4 times on Magnar's body.
The golden light descends.
But Magnar's eyes stay closed. He is gone.
Yeah.
It's just, we have to sit with the weight of this moment.
It completely shatters the fantasy of absolute power.
Exactly. I want to push back against that fantasy for a second. Noah has infinite mana, but he doesn't have infinite time. Is this the moment Noah realizes that the true limitation of his power isn't energy, but presence?
I think so.
Yeah.
And it connects directly back to his core motivation. Remember, he wanted power so he wouldn't feel helpless.
Right.
Yet here he is. He basically possesses the power of a god, but he is completely helpless to revive a friend because he was just 1 second too late.
1 second.
It's a devastating irony that redefines his entire journey.
But the apocalypse doesn't pause for grief. While Noah is standing over Magnar, the city's perimeter collapses.
The south wall breaks.
Monsters pour out into the barrens, and they are guarded by a rank. a titan shaped like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
A literal T-Rex.
Yeah. And this thing is highly intelligent too. It's predicting and evading Noah's frigid impermanence blasts before they even cast.
It's reading his attacks.
So Noah has to adapt. He waits for the beast to open its jaws to charge its own skill, and he blasts it directly in the mouth mid-charge with zero hesitation.
Brilliant timing.
It drops the rank a skill Infernal Purge. Noah learns it instantly and rains dark red flames on the fleeing monsters, melting everything.
But the way they flee is really odd, isn't it?
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. They aren't retreating in a panic. It's not a rout. It's like a tactical withdrawal. Are they fleeing Noah, or are they following a new set of orders?
The text gives us a really chilling detail here. The monsters are being called somewhere.
Called, like by a commander.
Exactly. There is a coordinating intelligence out in the Barrens marshaling these forces. It's turning mindlessly violent beasts into a disciplined army.
So the battle ends, but the war has fundamentally changed its shape. The immediate bleeding stops, but the diagnosis for the world is terminal.
The city stabilizes eventually.
Yeah, Noah systematically solo dives the remaining 4 high-risk rank B dungeons 3 times each to prevent further breaks.
But the military debrief reveals a grim reality.
Star City has lost all communication with surrounding cities, even the capital, Blessed City.
All gone dark.
This wasn't a localized event, it was a worldwide escalation. Elizabeth looks at Noah with this sad, complicated smile, and she says, "I thought we were close to being done."
That line just hurts.
It does, and Noah just flies over the city looking toward the horizon. He is terrified for Outer Bankax, knowing their strongest hunter is only rank B.
He knows they can't survive this new wave.
I compare this to running a grueling, agonizing marathon, only to cross the finish line and be told you just completed the warm-up lap for an Ironman.
That's perfectly stated.
Like, how does a person mentally survive knowing the finish line keeps moving?
Well, think about how we deal with sudden, overwhelming paradigm shifts in our own lives. Noah thought he was catching up to the apocalypse, but the apocalypse just changed the rules.
It really did. So just to wrap up the incredible emotional and narrative arc of these chapters, Noah gained the power to destroy dungeons.
He acquired rank A skills.
He fought Admiral-level threats. But he lost the illusion that he can save everyone.
The world just got infinitely larger and infinitely more dangerous.
Which leaves you with a final lingering question to mull over.
Based on everything the system just did.
Right. The system planted the crystal that told Noah to move faster, and by moving faster, by breaking those dungeons, he seemingly triggered the global wave of stronger monoliths.
So you have to ask.
Did Noah just try to save the world? Or did the system manipulate him into being the catalyst that advanced the apocalypse to its next, deadlier stage?
Was he played?
It's entirely possible. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been an intense one.
It has. Remember to keep questioning the information around you, and we'll see you next time.